Stop, don't you dare close this video, okay? If you walk away now, you're just gonna sink back into that same spot, staring at the same problems that have been eating at you. You're here for a reason, friend. You clicked on this because something gnawing at you. Maybe you're scared you're messing up with your daughter. Maybe you're ashamed of how things are going. I get it. I've been there too. But listen, this video, it's your lifeline. Stick with me and we'll figure out how to raise your daughter right so you can look in the mirror and feel proud, not haunted. Welcome to Inner Citadel, a place where we build strength from the ground up. Raising a daughter's no picnic, you know. One day she's your little girl, playing with dolls or watching cartoons, and the next, she's slamming doors, glued to her phone, picking up who knows what from the internet. You're not alone in this mess. Take Ryan Reynolds, yeah, the Deadpool guy. He's got 3 daughters and he's flat out said he's terrified of screwing it up. He once joked he'd rather jump in front of a bus than let them feel unloved. Then there's Blake Lively, his wife. She's in it too, talking about how she tries to be a rock of strength and kindness for them. Even with all that Hollywood chaos, they're both lying awake at night thinking, how do we not mess this up? Sound familiar? You're sitting there wondering, how do I make sure she grows up strong, confident, kind, not someone I'd be ashamed of? Look at where you're at watching this video because you're desperate for answers. And that's awesome. That's step one, realizing you've got to do something. Not just sit there, not just complain, but get up and take charge. Let's lean on the Stoics for a sec. These old school tough guys who knew how to keep it together when life got wild. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who ran a whole empire, wrote this in his journal. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Get that and you'll find strength. Think about what that means for you. You can't control what our friends post on Instagram, what's blasting on TV, or what's trending in LA or New York. But you can control you, your words, your actions, the vibe in your home. Seneca, another Stoic, put it like this: teach by living well. Your daughter's watching you every single day. What's she seeing? Someone who loses it when things go sideways, or someone who shows her how to stand tall when the world's a mess? If you're snapping over spilled milk, she's soaking that up. If you stay cool when everything's falling apart, she's learning that too. It's not just talk, it's like laying the foundation for a house. If it's shaky, the whole thing collapses. Let me tell you a story to show you this isn't impossible. I knew someone, let's call them Jamie, from Chicago. They were raising their daughter Lily solo, worked late at a warehouse, came home wiped, and just let everything slide, tablet in her hands, chips on the table, no rules. Jamie figured, she's young, she'll be fine. Then Lily hit 13 and it all unraveled. She started sneaking out, skipping school, hanging with some shady kids. Jamie told me they were so ashamed they couldn't even look their friends in the eye. One night they caught her in a park with that crew and it broke them. But instead of giving up, Jamie said, enough. They started small dinners together, no screens. Asked her how her day went, what was on her mind, and actually listened. Sometimes they'd share their own screw-ups, like dumb stuff from their teens. So Lily knew it's okay to stumble as long as you get back up. 2 years later, Lily's in college, training to be a nurse, and Jamie says it's the proudest they've ever been. See that? Jamie didn't just sit there. They stepped up. You can too, right now. Here, another one, Kate Winslet, the actress from Titanic. She's got a daughter, Mia, and she's talked about how she wanted Mia to grow up confident. Kate banned the word diet at home so Mia wouldn't think her worth was tied to a scale. She'd been through the ringer herself with Hollywood body shaming, and she decided, not my kid. It paid off. Mia's bold, real, unafraid to be herself. That's what it looks like to give your daughter more than a roof over her head, a solid core inside. So what about you? What are you giving yours? Are you too caught up in your own stuff to notice she's feeling lost? Or do you snap when she spills something instead of showing her how to handle life's little messes? I'm not pointing fingers, I'm asking. Where are you at? And what are you gonna do about it? The Stoics had more to say. Epictetus, one of their sharpest minds, taught, it's not what happens to you but how you react that matters. Say your daughter screws up, breaks something, or flunks a test. You could yell and ground her, or you could sit down and say, all right, what do we learn from this? That's not soft, it's strong. It's showing her life, not over because of one slip. I remember once my niece, she was 10, spilled juice all over a new rug. I almost lost it, but I grabbed a towel, sat with her and said, "It happens. Let's clean it up together." She still brings it up, says, "You didn't yell and I knew I could trust you." Small stuff builds into something big. You're not just a parent, you're her first guide in this crazy world. You teach her how to deal with pain, how to bounce back, how to own who she is. And if you're sitting there thinking, "I don't even know where to start," that's fine. Nobody nails it out of the gate. Not Ryan and Blake, not Kate, they all figured it out as they went. But they started. What about you? Are you waiting for her to sort it out herself? For the streets or some random TikTok influencer to raise her? Look at yourself. You're here on Inner Citadel hunting for answers. That's no accident, it's a sign. You've already taken the first step by hitting play. Now take the next one. Start simple. Tonight, tonight sit down with her and talk. Not a lecture, just ask. What's on your mind? What do you dream about? And listen. Don't jump in, don't fix it, just be there. Maybe she'll tell you about a fight with a friend or how she's freaked out about a test. Maybe she'll just sit quiet, and that's a win too, because she'll know you're not going anywhere. If you're stuck for words, tell her something about you, how you were scared at her age but made it through. Or didn't but survived anyway. Let her see you're human, not just the rule maker. It's not hard, but it changes everything. And here's the kicker, be the example. The Stoics said words are empty without action. Want her to be honest. Don't lie even about little things. Want her to be tough. Show her how you get back up when life knocks you down. I saw this neighbor in Boston, Sarah, teaching her daughter Emma to ride a bike. Emma kept falling, crying, and Sarah didn't baby her, just said, "Get up, try again." Then she'd hop on her own bike and show her how to balance. Now Emma's tearing around the neighborhood like a pro. Sarah wasn't just teaching her to ride, she was teaching her to keep going. That's what you can do too, not just talk but show. Here, another one. A buddy of mine, Alex from Seattle, he's got a daughter, Sophie. When she was 14, she started shutting down, no more laughs, always in her headphones. Instead of prying, Alex left her notes. "I'm here if you need me," or "Remember that lake trip we took?" Tiny moves. A couple months later, she came to him and said, "Can we talk?" Turns out kids at school were bullying her and she was scared to say it. Alex didn't flip out or storm the principal's office. He listened, helped her find her footing. Now Sophie's 18 in college and they've got this bond people dream of. See, it's not about grand gestures, it's about showing up. Maybe you're thinking, "I don't have time, I'm exhausted, I don't know how." I hear you, but time's slipping away, she's growing every day. And if you don't start now, you'll look back and wonder, where was I when she needed me? Don't let it get there. Look at Jamie, Ryan and Blake, Kate, Sarah, Alex, they're all different, but they didn't wait for the perfect moment. They worked with what they had. You can too. Watch this video again if you're doubting yourself. Save it for when you're stuck, but don't just sit there. Let's dig deeper into the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do what you can and accept the rest as it comes." You might not get it all perfect. She might still mess up, argue, storm off. But if you give her a foundation, love, an example, a safe place, she'll find her way. Seneca said, "Life's like a play, it's not how long it lasts, but how well you perform." You're on stage right now. She's watching your every move. Don't flop. Epictetus had this gem too. First decide who you want to be, then do what you have to. Who do you want to be for her? Someone who let it all slide? Or someone who helped her become better than you ever were? Answer that for yourself. Then get up and start. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Every day you wait is a day she grows without what you could have given her. You're not just raising a daughter, you're raising a future. A woman who will make choices, build a life, look back on what you gave her. Do it right, and one day she might say, "Thanks for being there." Or maybe she won't, but you'll see it in her eyes and how she carries herself. And if you do, regret, shame, nah, that's not why you're here. You're on Inner Citadel because you want more, and you'll get it, but only if you move. So here's the deal. Tonight, grab a cup of tea, sit her down and say, "Tell me what's on your mind." She might blink at you, might shrug. Don't quit, try again tomorrow. Show her you're not bailing, that you're there to help, not judge. And if you're lost for where to start, start with you. Think about what you want her to carry: honesty, grit, kindness. Live it, today. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. You're halfway there just by watching this. Seriously, that takes guts. You're not just some viewer, you're in it now. I believe in you. Come back to Inner Citadel. We're doing this together step by step. You've got this. See you next time.